All right, boys, what's good? Welcome to today's trade recap. Today is 11/21/2025. It is currently 10:08 in the morning. Pretty early for a trade recap. However, I already took my two trades for today. One was a dub. It was his first trade, and then I had a break even on my second trade, which it's probably going to play out now. But let's get right into it. So coming into market open, we literally just chopped, and then we had news at 9:45. So news didn't really do shit. Okay, we had this 1 minute inversion, but I didn't take that because I was waiting for news to come out. So news didn't really do anything. We then manipulated lower. We swept out these 15-minute internal lows right here, and then or intermediate lows, and then we also tapped into this 5 minute gap. And I was like, okay, if I'm gonna be bullish for the day, this 5 minute gap is the lowest point I want to see price go. We got an instant rejection from that 5 minute. Not only do we inverse this 1 minute, but we also inverse this 2 minute gap. I went ahead and took the 2 minute version. My stops were just at this low, resting right here. I only went in for 2 micros. I took one profit right here at these this LR high, and then I was holding the other one up until this unfilled 4-hour all the way up here. However, we ended up creating an SMT, so I moved stops to break even, and I ended up getting stopped out at break even. I was like, okay, I'll go ahead and take another trade because overall on the higher time frames we are bearish, and we did leave this liquidity pool. There is a SMT at these lows right here. Here, let's go to the weekly. There is an SMT with these weekly lows from Monday, September 8th, but since we are so bearish overall, I don't really care about that. So the second trade comes, we create this SMT, we get a 2 minute inversion, and I was like, okay, well, this is kind of in the midst of chop. I'm not really messing just with the 2 minute version. I need a little bit more confirmation. Well, we got a 2 minute for value gap to open up right here. Mark it out for you real quick. Scout onto the 1 minute. It was also a giant 1 minute gap. We came up and rejected it, and when I see candles like this, when we come up and hit a fair value gap and we see a clean rejection like this, I'm going to enter off that 9 out of 10 times. So I went ahead and entered off this candle. I went break even once we took out these internal lows, which were also 5 minute intermediate lows, because we then created a SMT. So ES is still yet to take him out, and I was like, okay, well, we've been pretty choppy all day. There could be a possible chance of reversal. I got stopped out at break even, and it looks like price might want to run all the way down to my TP. First TP was set at these lows right here, these 15-minute lows, and then second TP was set to these ones right here. So actually my trade idea looked like this. For a 1, 2, 3, 6, 3, I ended up making about $200 per all my 13 accounts today. So not a really big day, but it is Friday and we are pretty range bound. So I'll go ahead and take it and enjoy my weekend. We have plenty of football going on this weekend, so that is what I'm going to be watching. I'm going to be taking a break from the charts. And yeah, if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, go ahead and leave them in the comments. I know this is an early trade recap, so if any trades happen later on in the day and you guys have questions about it, leave them in the comments. I'll go ahead and answer that. And yeah, if you guys are looking up your allocation, code LoeGpa on Lucid Trades. Link is in the description, and then free Discord link is in the description as well. Go check that out, and I'll catch y'all boys on Monday.